Watching at work.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 1 of a quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Homer Bailey will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3-pitch mix, fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy, when he's on, you'll know he needs the curveball. That's his best secondary pitch. At times, his fastball can be overpowering, 94 to 96 miles an hour. If he brings the curveball and he brings the changeup, he can be as good as anybody in the league.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
And he lays off there 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Looking solid through the first frame. Tyler Chatwood is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Sneaky good pitcher, this guy here, Tyler Chatwood. Not overpowering, but good stuff. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. He's just an all-around good pitcher. How will you know if he's on early? He'll be inducing a lot of early ground balls. Good sinking action on his 2-seam fastball.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. And here's Jose Peraza. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Peraza is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him off offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Full count to Jose Peraza. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman.
And it's Joey Votto now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Reds are down in order. Still no score. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bailey's ready. First pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Scooter.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit. Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. In there, strike one. Popped him up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Grounded to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, center fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gennett onto the grass, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And now the Cubs pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. First delivery to him on the way, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Here's a high pop-up. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Homer Bailey. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo near the first base bag, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Happ stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, third base.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bryant.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bailey into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And right into the shift. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Hit to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2-2. The 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Scooter Gennett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kyle Schwarber.
Bailey sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. Bounce it to the left side. Suarez fields it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Into the box, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-2. Still 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air down the right field line. Schebler moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go
hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Schebler looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Peraza. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the... And that brings up Scott Schebler. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Sent on the ground out to second. Happ scoops it up, and there's one down now. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46, Phil Gosselin.
A ball and no strikes. Duvall at third with two away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 2 for 5. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Count still full. 3-2. The next 3-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 40, Austin Riley.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Tyler Chatwood.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Cubs are down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And it's Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Wandy Peralta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Sliding stop by Jeanette. How about that? Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded, foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 0-2 home. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw on Novato will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's the second baseman, Scoop. Jeanette.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Right to Bryant. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Ready for another chance. Scott Schebler, no hits to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 41, Steve Fuchs.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on. The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kevin Quackenbush will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Phillip Ervin will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 27, Phillip Ervin.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 41.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Pedro Strop will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fastball called for strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
So he got him swinging. Phillip Ervin becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. It's a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 4. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ will start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for one. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
The batter.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart finds it. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends up happening there for the Cubbies. They lead it 2-1.
Leading up the bottom of the
Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto will start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. Javier Baez is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 9, Javier Bryant. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that brings up Scott Schebler. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and a strike to count. Sliced hard down the left field line. And the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. Here comes the tying run home. He will score, and the Reds have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Two-run homer down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
The final line score for our ballgame this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 8